Choose a hunter card that will represent your in-game character. Shuffle the day deck and night deck separately, then place both decks face down. Decide who goes first, then deal out 4 day cards to each player. Place any shield, weapon, or armor card you may have acquired in front of you. This is considered the in-play area and shows the items your hunter has currently equipped. Every round consists of 2 phases, a day phase and a night phase. During the day phase, each player takes 1 card from the day deck and adds it to their hand. Cards collected from the day deck consist of positive items such as weapons, armors, health, and key item cards needed to win the game. You are only allowed to hold 8 cards in hand. You must discard any cards of choice when you exceed this amount. You can only equip your hunter during the day phase of the round. If you have any cards you want to equip, you must do this now. When players are finished equipping their hunter, the night phase of the round can begin. The night deck is where evil and misfortune lies. Losing an item, facing hordes of violent creatures, and encountering the Vampire Lord is what you can expect during this phase. During the night phase, the player that goes first draws 1 card from the night deck and places it face up in front of them. Player 1 has drawn a Skeleton Guard. When a creature card is drawn, the player must battle the creature alone unless All Slay is indicated in the upper left corner of the card. If the creature card is marked with an All Slay, all hunters join together to battle the creature as a party. There is no All Slay indicated on the Skeleton Guard, so this will be a solo battle. In the upper right corner of the card, you can see the creature's level. This is the number you need to match or exceed by rolling 1 20-sided die in order to land a successful attack. This Skeleton Guard is a level 10. You rolled a 9, but your Paladin Sword has an attack modifier of +2, giving you a total attack roll of 11. That's a hit. With a wild swing of your sword, you strike the skeleton with a powerful blow. Your Paladin Sword has a damage value of 2, so move the creature card 2 turns counterclockwise to deplete him of 2 health gems. Roll again. You rolled a 4. Uh-oh, that's a miss. All missed attack rolls are treated as the creature landing a successful strike on your hunter. The skeleton slashes at you with his rusty blade and inflicts 1 health gem damage. All creatures inflict 1 health gem damage per attack, regardless of their level. Since you are equipped with an armor and shield, you may choose which item will sustain the damage. Armor and shield cards also have health gems ranging from 2 to 4 gems, depending on the strength and rarity of the item. Armor and shield cards that are in play sustain damage before your hunter's health gems. The player may choose which item sustains the damage each time they are hit. If you do not have an armor or shield equipped, you would take the damage directly from your hunter card. Let's keep going. You rolled a 6, and remember your Paladin Sword gives you a modifier of +2, but that only gives you a total of 8. This is where you can use your attack modifier card that you have in your hand. Attack modifier cards can be played after your attack roll to add the respected number to your roll. Your total attack roll after adding your +2 attack card is now a 10. That's another hit. Multiple attack cards can be played together to make powerful attack rolls for high-level creatures. With 1 final slash, you deliver the final 2 points of health gem damage. The Skeleton Guard crashes to the floor with a loud clatter. Now that the Skeleton Guard lies lifeless at your feet, you can check him for loot. Loot is a reward collected for slaying creatures. Some creatures have a loot value that is represented by a number on the bottom left of their card. The Skeleton Guard has a loot value of 1. Loot is always drawn from the day deck. Draw 1 card and claim your well-deserved reward. If this was an all-slay battle, loot will have 2 values, Final Slayer and Party. Final Slayer, which is represented by a sword icon, is the amount of loot collected by the hunter that delivered the killing blow. Party, which is represented by a group icon, is the amount of loot collected by the other hunters involved in the battle. Hunters must play an active role in battle and roll the die at least once in order to collect party loot. After a battle, your Hunter card may have sustained health gem damage. There are a few ways to regain health gems. You may acquire a health potion card which can regain 1 to 3 health gems back to your Hunter. You may also decide to skip your day phase turn to rest and regain 1 health gem. Any Hunter card that loses all 4 health gems is considered mortally wounded, losing all cards in hand and in play. The Hunter must now sit out for the remainder of this night round. On their next day turn, they start over with full health, draw 4 cards from the day deck, and the hunt continues. There are 4 vampire slaying item cards that are needed in conjunction to slay the vampire lord and win the game. These cards consist of Hammer and Stake, Holy Water, Garlic, and Cross. If a vampire card is drawn and you do not have all 4 vampire slaying item cards, you may play one of these cards to repel his attack. If you do not have a vampire slaying item card, or choose not to use one, you are infected by the vampire's bite and must turn over your Hunter card to reveal your new infected form. All newly infected Hunters start with full health gems regardless of what their non-infected character's previous health was. When your Hunter is infected by the Vampire Lord, the following gameplay changes occur. When in battle, an infected Hunter gets an attack bonus of +3 to all attack rolls due to their enhanced strength. If you decide to play the day phase of a round, you lose 1 health gem due to sun damage. Armors and shields do not protect you from going out in the day. The sun damage must be taken directly from your infected Hunter card. Regular health cards will not heal an infected Hunter. Infected Hunters must feed to regain health gems. Certain creatures have a feed value located on the bottom right corner of their card. The value is collected after winning a battle and adds the respected amount of health gems back to your infected Hunter. Feed follows the same rules as loot in an all-slay battle with regards to the final Slayer and party icons. Be wary of playing as an infected Hunter for too long. If you draw a Vampire Lord card while infected, you must play a Vampire Slaying item card to repel his attack. If you fail to do so, your Hunter is completely under the power of the vampire and your hunt comes to an end. You must discard all cards in hand and in play. On your next day turn, you start over as a new non-infected Hunter and draw 4 cards from the day deck and the hunt continues. Antidote cards can be played to cure an infected Hunter. When turning back to your human form, you start with full health gems regardless of what your infected Hunter's previous damage was. If you draw a Vampire Lord card on your turn and possess all 4 unique Vampire Slaying item cards, you destroy the vile creature, sending him back to the pits of the underworld. Just remember, sometimes let the orc win.